Certified Hood Classic.
Good morning to you ladies, my name is
Apple Juice.
Welcome back to
Just Drawing, a series on the internet where I just draw, and today we're gonna be drawing some art I did when I was in middle school or something like that, okay. Hi there. Alright, so I made a community post basically saying like, hey, should I redraw some of my old art? Let me know what you think. And literally no one cared. That's fine. I didn't want to see your comments anyway. They would have probably been all boring and unhelpful. But besides all that, I have this drawer that's like filled with like some old art I have, and I just wanted to like just scoop them all out and just see what I can do with them. Anyway, so that's basically it. Okay, bye. Okay, up first we have this caramel apple creature. Ooh, we got this guy. Oh, look, it has some lore right here. It says, this monster is like a dog. It likes being with humans. Wow, that's some deep lore right there. Here we have a guy cracked out of his mind while a bunch of little creatures are spewing out of his head. Okay, this is a really early drawing. Like, I think it was in elementary school. But anyway, it's YouTube as a Pokemon. I was like really into making custom Pokemon lines and all that stuff. But I can't give Lumi too much credit because this was entirely plagiarized off of a thing I saw on YouTube. Oh, speaking of it, here's an upgrade I did a few years later. Not much better. Here's a flying type Clefairy. Here's another Pokemon line I made. It's Mizu and Sanshin. I think that's how you say it. Back in the day, what I would do is like I would go on Google Translate and just look up the Japanese names for things and to make that a name. I thought I was so clever back in the day. I'm saying back in the day like I'm some sort of old head. Pickle. We got Majin Sonic. A slightly better Majin Sonic. Now what's interesting about these guys is that I had a dream when I was younger evolving these two characters, and I liked them so much that I decided to draw them out. I might bring them back in the future, actually. Here we have a very interesting circle. Another one with lore. Kids who went into abandoned subway never come back. Suber may have something to do with it. I was just a storyteller mastermind at the time. Ooh, I like this guy. I'm gonna do this guy. I'm gonna do Gummy J. I'm gonna do this guy. Let's get drawn. Let's get out my sketchbook and let's get started. Now, I don't really want to change that much out of it. I want to, have the essence of it alive, but like add more detail, make it in my flabby, disgusting art style. So for his body, or lack thereof, to match his slightly squished blobby thing, I just made him like more squishier, add more wrinkles. I made his tongue I made his tongue like it's just flopping on the ground and everything. His eye, he's like so fat that his eyes are like, being almost blocked out because he's so chubby. Gave him some man titties just because I thought it would be funny. Gave his horns more unicorn-like. Now originally for his feet I tried more mole-like feet. I didn't like it. I didn't like the claw feet, so I just went with these, I don't know what those type of feet are, to be honest with you. And time to pick out the colors. Here's me rummaging the colors. Now, what I do with coloring is that I just take a different set of piece of paper, or off the corner of my drawing, to like test out the different colors to find the right ones. I usually go to light to darker. Now I'm gonna try to match the colors up to the original drawing. You feel like, because why I'm going for this is that it's like kind of like an upgrade. Like it's the same character, like I don't just want to, overly drastic. I want it to like, look like the thing, look like the original thing. So yeah, I'm like shading in the wrinkles, usually make all the shading lines messy, add some dots to make it kind of, because this guy kind of reminds me of a whale. I'm thinking of so I'm trying to match the bumpy texture of whale skin. Now I'm not really happy with how how dark his feet turned out to be. The original was more lime. This is more like Christmas tree green. Now for the pink parts of his body. What I've noticed is that his tongue in the original was more reddish pink than the pink in his horn. So I decided to emulate that by adding more red to the shading. And doing the exact same way I shade the tongue onto his gums and to his 3 teeth in his head. It's cool. Now, back in middle school, where I drew the original, I used to draw a lot more cute things back in the day, a lot more cute, kawaii, sugoi, all that stuff, until I gravitated towards the more gross, wrinkly, fugly things that I gravitate towards now. Gravitated, I don't even think that's a real word. I'm stumbling on my words. Oh god. Alright, what y'all don't get to see is the million times I stumbled on my sentences and had to retake it over and over again. Because I keep stumbling on the words that I sound like I'm speaking a foreign language. So anyway, about this art, I went in with a white pencil to add little highlights to it, and to be honest with you, the highlights are my favorite part of drawing, actually, because highlights really make this thing all 3D stuff and all the looking things. And then eventually, after I got done with the white pencil, I move on to a white paint, which is really good to really good. Making things look all slimy and disgusting. Now for his tongue, I went ham with adding highlights to his tongue to make it look all more slimier than usual. He's drooling everywhere. It's wonderful. Then all that's left to do is to add an outline, and it is finished. Anyway, if you want to see me do more of stuff like this, then make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, Especially comment. I would love to read your comments. But anyway, that's it. See ya. Hi there, Mr. Balloon. How are you doing? Mr. Balloon, you can say that. There's nothing else.
That